Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Gemini. For those of you who are interested, I'm using a Mira's Love Oracle to gain the overall energy of what they'd like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this singles love reading? Can you please guide them? We have family and we have work. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What are they meant to know for their highest good? The energy here is off the charts. Freedom. Thank you so much. And we have union. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, let's see what's going on here. Now, they're giving me an indication here that you're too busy to even go there in terms of love. And perhaps also you have some sort of family involvement, as in they kind of in some way get in the way of or involve themselves in your business. Now we have work is the first card here. Interesting. Okay. I'm just going to touch them before we start. Okay. Freedom. Definitely liberation going on here, and we have union. Okay, now I'm just going to go to Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to gauge what they'd like to open with. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Heart-to-heart conversations. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way. So please fast forward during these moments if they go on too long. Calling in your soulmate. There we go. So it's interesting, the energy. It's kind of the same energy across the board here as it is down the side. I just wanted to make sure. So we have work. You buried your head in work, Gemini. Now you may have come from a previous relationship that was a little bit painful. It may have, there may have raised some trust issues, they're indicating here. So you may have buried your head in your work, and now perhaps they're asking you to look at where do you make excuses that, oh, I'm too busy to look for someone to love. And you may be very busy at work or your finances, trying to build your financial empire here. But it almost feels like there is a defensive energy here with this card, like you're defending the fact that you're not out there looking for love because you've got a lot on your plate right now and there's just no time. So it feels like you've closed yourself off to people who may be prying. It's almost like people are asking you, how's the love life sort of thing? And there is this face. I just see this face. It really kind of goes, and how is that any of your business? I'm really busy right now, so just butt out. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting of this card. This is closed off for no discussion. Okay, so it feels like you're getting some sort of empire off the ground. You may be, even be a sort of entrepreneurial spirit here where you're trying to get some sort of, passion project to get off the ground in terms of finances. It's something that you're really passionate about that really speaks to your soul. It actually gives you a lot of focus and a lot of peace to be doing this thing that you're trying to action here. And it's almost like your work is your peace at the moment. You would like to find love, but they're indicating that there is a burying of head in the sand with work there for me. Now we have family. Now I really get an energy from this card that your family just want the best for you. Okay, they are, when people, they want the best so much that they cotton wool you up a little bit, and they sometimes come off as a little bit suffocating. That's the energy I'm getting. Now their heart is in the right place. Your soul tribe, they're in the right place. They really want to protect you. Okay, so perhaps something that happened in the past here that led to you being very burnt, a relationship in the past. It feels like your family want to protect you, okay? And they just want what's right for you. They're looking out for you, but it may come across as being too much, okay? So we've got some sort of I feel like it's kind of nosy energy. Like they check in on you quite a bit to make sure you're okay. But they're also giving me an indication here, Gemini, that sometimes they don't often like the choice of partner that you may have. And it's because it's coming from a place of they want the best for you, but at the same time, you got to make your own decisions and your own mistakes. So there's some conversation that needs to be had here where you set some healthy boundaries with family members, or it could be soul tribe members, you know, friends who are overbearing, who are overcaring, as it were. There needs to be some sort of conversation that goes on there for that. Oh, they're giving me third indication with this card. You may also have a family with someone else, and you're wondering how do you move forward and find new love with you being, you know, trying to juggle work, family life, as well as try and find new love. Okay, so we're going to go deeper and find out what that is and what's coming towards you. We have freedom. Aha, Gemini, as soon as I touch this card, the word liberation came to my mind. It feels like you just want to run away from it all sometimes and just like have a do-over with this card. But there is some sort of freedom coming here. This is to come. It's about cutting yourself off from things that do not serve you, whether this is past energy that, you know, gave you either some trust issues or made you worry in some way. How can I trust another human with my heart when I got so badly burnt in the past? This could also be liberation from people who are constantly trying to involve themselves in your private life. It could be even your work family who try and get involved. You know, how's your weekend? What'd you get up to? Who you dating? What, you know, butt out. That's the energy I get. But you're definitely letting go of some suffocating energy is what I'm feeling. Now we do have a union. It is to come. It will lead to a higher level commitment because we have those bands, those wedding bands. Now that doesn't mean that a traditional wedding here. It can be some sort of, you know, coming together and partnering up with someone for the long haul. But we do have a unity energy coming from it. So this is very exciting. It's on its way for you. Now we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Now I'm getting two energies off this, Gemini. One is a conversation that needs to be had with someone either at work or in your family or your soul tribe who kind of is a bit overbearing. They meddle in your day-to-day. They kind of want to check in, and sometimes it feels like they're controlling. Okay, their heart is in the right place. They're looking out for you. It's a protective energy, but they may feel like they have some sort of final say on who you date or something, because I get an energy that sometimes the person that you kind of are interested in, your family or this person in particular, kind of like, oh no, they're like this, they know this person, they're not good to be with, or you know that in their last relationship they're like this. There's some sort of gossip or something that in some way tries to manipulate the situation. You need to have a conversation with that person, okay? Because it feels like every time this person starts talking, you kind of go somewhere. You kind of like disconnect and like, oh no, not this conversation again. I feel like you're rising above this conversation. You need to nip this in the bud because it will be reoccurring, okay? And it will get bigger and bigger. So just have a diplomatic, beautiful conversation where you're like, hi, I'm doing fine though, but thanks for asking. I need to stand on my own 2 feet now, blah, blah, blah. You know the conversation you need to have with your person. Now we're also getting, you're done with the people who, the romantic interests who seem to be very sort of distant, okay? Who, and I mean, that's an obvious thing to say, who would want to be with anyone distant, but there's an energy here of gravitating towards certain people who keep themselves closed to you, Gemini, which makes you overreach for the connection. It's like a codependency, okay? This person, no, they're correcting me. It's emotional manipulation. That's what they're giving me. You may have gravitated towards people in the past where you brought the love and you showed them what it means for you to love them, and you overgave, and they just took it. they didn't open themselves up to it, okay? And you found yourself trying to knock harder on their hearts, like, hello, I'm here, can you show me something, anything? And they're given all the talk, but they seem to be vacant, okay? Now, they're giving me an energy that that person in particular didn't love themselves, and therefore couldn't even conceive of any way to love another person. So you got burnt by that person, it feels like. You're letting go of that. You're liberating yourself from that. They may make a reappearance. We're going to go deeper and find out. But we have, it is safe for you to love. Okay, and it says here, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, as you can see, this masculine figure here is in armor. Okay, so it's something that you couldn't get through. And this feminine figure here, she's in wonderful flowing kind of clothes, softer energy to get through. So they're indicating here for me, Gemini, now male or female, this is not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. They're indicating that you're moving on from anyone who's closed off, okay? Anyone who has this really hard barrier to get through. It felt like a chink of armor they were wearing all the time, really vacant. You couldn't get in no matter how much you tried. As you can see, your guides there in this particular photo here, they're pushing this lady on a horse to move forward because nobody's getting through that armor. Not even this person's own family or friends, their soul tribe themselves, doesn't get through. And this person's got a problem with communication as well. The sword is pointed down. So they're really indicating that for me. This person in the past may have built sort of castles in the sky and talked about future, etc., but they were incapable of connecting to another human on a loving level. I feel like it's something from their own childhood where they're very blocked. They didn't want to lose you, but at the same time, they didn't know how to keep you. Okay, Gemini, that's what they're giving me here. It's time to move on, though. You may have been in your head about this, moving on, and they're giving me an energy that your guides had a very tough time trying to get you to move on from this person. So you may have had a couple of cycles with this person trying to make it work, in and out kind of energy. This person, no. It just goes round and round in circles, okay? They're really highlighting this figure here who's very distant, and he's leaning on a tree, okay? And that tree has got a lot of ivy creeping up it. They're giving me poison ivy. This person is in some way incapable of the love that you deserve. It stems from their childhood. There is a damage that is here with this person, which is very sad. I mean, I feel the pain of this person, how they feel incomplete in some way. They're not able to love. Perhaps someone abandoned them as a child in some way. But they're incapable, and they almost do not see it. They don't see themselves as the problem. That's what they're giving me. So healing, and this person going to some sort of therapy, I mean, they're indicating this person doesn't actually recognize that they have a problem. They're quite closed. They've got a really tough barrier around them, and it's going to take a while before they spiritually ascend, okay? So they're indicating to move on, but I mean, we all have free will, so that's totally your call. We have trust, and it says this situation is called for you to have faith, okay? So definitely some sort of trust issue that may have been raised in a past relationship or something from your foundations. They're just asking you to be a little bit mindful here because it feels like you're keeping people at a bay because of what happened at the past. There is an indication of I'm not ready for love right yet. I'm not ready. You just stay right there, okay? Don't come near right now. I'll let you know when I'm ready. There's that energy. They're showing me the figure with like a wand or a stick that is holding it over the Cupid. So it's almost like trying to control the situation because you don't trust the situation. It feels like you want to see how it goes before you're all in. So I feel like when this person comes along, this new love, we'll talk about that person in a moment, when they come on in, it feels like you want to dip a toe into the love pool because you don't want it to in any way shake up your life. You've built quite a structure for yourself in terms of work, and what you get up to, and you're like, you just stay there, because I'm not sure how love factors in my life right now. Okay, I don't want anything to change. I do want love, but you just stay right there. I'm just going to see how it goes first. That's the indication that they're giving me. They're calling you here. You got a double card here to remind you it is safe to love. This union is divinely guided, and it won't try and control you, Gemini. That's the indication I'm getting here. So just be mindful of dipping your toe in. As soon as this passionate union comes along, you'll kind of go with the flow anyway, and you'll recognize that this person's not here to shake up your life and control it. Okay, now we also have calling in your soulmate. So now is the time, and it comes right on bat with the union card. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so you and this person, this new person who's coming on in, divinely guided, as I said, but you may have been using things like law of attraction, cosmic ordering, to really have some sort of idea of who it is you want to come towards you for love. Now, you may have a physical attribute that is like, wow. They just gave me something here. It's very precise, but I'm going to say it because it came in. Someone's got a thing with ears. There's something about ears. It's like the earlobe or something. They're showing me the earlobe area. And they're even showing me, wow, they're showing me like in minute detail an ear. It's almost like I'm really up close to the lobe of the ear, and I'm seeing the intricate sort of patterns of the ear and the little fuzzy hair that's at the bottom of the ear bit that's there naturally. It's almost like you or someone in the past that you were with had a thing about ears, that part of the ear, whatever that is. There's something about that attribute being on a list. Okay, if that's you, then there's something in this message for you, if it resonates in some way. But we have, you are calling it in now, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to manifest by using visualization, you're about to call it into the physical realm. It's about to present itself to you. Okay, they're indicating here, you and this new person who's coming on in, you've spent 4 lifetimes together, okay, in different eras. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. So this will be your 5th. This will be your 5th lifetime coming together. It is divinely guided. There's a soul contract here, and it's because you've it's almost like you know what kind of person you want, and you're allowing spirit and the universe to act on your behalf to bring them on in. It looks like surrender, okay? Just as you surrender and like, you know what, I'm done. This is, you know what I want, universe, here it is. If you can deliver this, this is amazing. I'm truly grateful. And then you let it go. And once you've done that, that's when this person comes on in. It arrives. Beautiful energy. Now let's go a little bit deeper and find out what we're dealing with. I'm just going to go to the White Witch Tarot here to gain a little bit more details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding? We have the High Priestess. Okay, so definitely calling in your soulmate using the mysteries of the universe. We have Temperance. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this energy, this new love that's coming on in? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Justice. Getting what you deserve in love. I love it. Beautiful energy. There is a slight energy. Before we go on, I will say it before I go on. There is a slight energy that someone from the past is coming to speak their truth also. Just to be mindful. Okay. We're going to go deeper, as I said anyway, and find out if and when they're coming. But we have the High Priestess. So this is Virgo energy. You're trusting in the universe and the divine timing that is at call here. The universe is lining things up for you, and a mystery will be revealed. So it feels like very much when you meet this person, it's a case of right time, right place. You may not have even been meant to go to this place. It's like a happy accident that you bump into your soulmate. It's not, because there are no accidents or no coincidences. Everything is divinely guided. But it feels like for you that you were not going to go somewhere. Like, it's almost like a very spontaneous thing. Like a friend says, hey, how about we go and do this thing? And you're like, nah. and then they go, come on, it'd be fun. You're like, oh, okay, I'm not doing anything, why not? It feels like a happy accident that you're kind of there when you meet this soulmate who's coming on in. But this High Priestess, as you can see, it's two faces energized when they become one. So this is trusting your intuition. If you've got a little inkling to go somewhere with your friend, or you're like, oh, I don't really want to go, but deep down your stomach, your gut instinct, it says, go on, go, you know it'll be okay, then go. They give me an indication of often when we decide we don't want to go somewhere and we actually push ourselves out of our comfort zone and go, it ends up being the best event or the best thing, and we're really glad we went. Okay, so they're giving me an indication of that here. There's some sort of healing that's been going on. They're really highlighting the female reproductive organs there for me. So perhaps you had an issue with this recently or something, but it's healing now. They're just giving me that as an indicator. If that's you, and obviously if you need to seek some medical help, obviously please go. I'm not a doctor, I just want to say that, but I'm just picking up on some energy here. Oh wow, okay, so they're indicating here, that's quite quick, what they're giving me here is when you meet this person, Gemini, this person's gonna, there's something about children, okay, that comes up either in conversation. Now this is either that you've got children or they've got children. It feels like two children are being discussed here. And it may even be that, yeah, you know, when I get married one day, I'd love to have two children settled down. It could even be that. There's something about two children. I don't feel it's a conversation about you and this other person as children. I don't think it's that. I think it's more about children. Maybe you're in the vicinity, you're talking, and as you're talking, two children are play fighting or something in front of you, and there's a conversation about it. It feels like very much there's a conversation about two children when you meet. But this is about, there's going to be something revealed to you, okay? You're very on point right now, Gemini. This is protagonist energy. So you're really listening to your intuition. And now that you're doing that, you're going to be in the right place with the right people as you move forward. This is also about work. It's like you're on fire in terms of work. You're getting stuff done. You're just, I don't know, you're like a machine at the moment. You're getting everything kind of all in order. It feels like everything is coming together and you're feeling really energized, like you've got a lot of energy to move forward, and you're opening your crown chakra as well. You're really listening to your guides as you move forward. So this is very powerful energy. Now we have the temperance energy. It is a resistance energy. It's in the antagonist position. This is a Sagittarian energy about balance and harmony, okay? There's something here about self-control and moderation. Now it feels like it's like an anxiety about trust, okay? So perhaps you are overly anxious about giving your heart away to another person. They want you to re-look at that, and you're not actually giving your heart away to another person. What you're doing is you're offering your heart for someone else to see and for them to present theirs. So please look at it like that. It is they really are indicating it's a union, two hearts coming together to expose themselves, as it were. You're not actually physically giving away your heart. They want you to really be mindful of this. So perhaps there was some sort of over-giving in a past relationship where you felt you gave everything you had, and then when you got burnt, you felt like you lost yourself. You felt very unbalanced. And there is a fear here about joining together in union. So they want you to sort of moderate that anxiety, because what you think about, you bring about, okay? So be very mindful about this. But when you overcome this energy, as you can see, there's a lot of peace. And your heart is intact, it is full, it is whole, and it is about to join in union with a new person that will actually calm your fears. You'll know where you stand with this person. You'll be in no doubt, okay? Now we do have the Justice card, Libra energy. So this is about, it's like you're getting what you truly deserve, and you're back in balance, and you'll recognize that your soulmate would never make you feel like you are not enough, or make you feel you had trust issues or anything like that. It's a recalibration of the energy. What you're getting, what you truly deserve, Gemini, and it's liberating. It really is. They're showing me this card here again and give me the word liberation. Oh, interesting. They say Libra liberation. Very, perhaps you have a Libra placement somewhere, or perhaps this new person who's coming on in is a Libra. Perhaps they even work. Oh, perhaps this person even works in legal issues or legal affairs, because there's something about legalities going on here with this Justice card. But someone comes in as well to speak the truth. I feel it's someone from the past, or perhaps it's this heart-to-heart conversation you have with someone in your soul tribe or your family. There's a very deep conversation that comes on in here that releases a lot of pain. It's very purging. It's actually a win-win situation with this as this truth comes out. It feels like perhaps it's closure. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go a little bit deeper and find out who's coming for you and what's going on there. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please, straight away, we have Eight of Pentacles. Loving that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this new love that's coming on in towards them? Can you please guide them? Oh, there it is. I'm loving it. Oh, okay. So exact energy. They're giving the exact same energy here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So this is about you believing in yourself, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts. Eight of Pentacles is, you're investing in your own self, investing in your future, investing in your work, but also you're being very careful, Gemini, about where you give your attention and your energy. You know that your energy is very precious and it shouldn't be given to everybody, okay? So you're choosing wisely. As you can see, this lady in this picture, she's holding a candle here, which stands for illumination, light, energy. Okay, where do you shine your light and give your energy? And she's making a decision, okay, across the board. Is it towards study? Is it towards healing? Is it towards further illumination? Is it towards soul food? Is it towards, there's a lot here going on. So it's about recognizing and trusting your intuition. Your energy is very important and it is very valuable. Don't just give it to anybody. So this is really investing in yourself and investing in your future to make sure that you're in balance. Beautiful energy here with this. You could also be thinking about your financial future and investing wisely so that you're doing things to invest in a better future so that your future self will actually thank you for it, okay? So you're really trusting your intuition and it feels like you're on point. Everything's coming together and you're feeling very energized. Look at how much energy is just expelling itself up to the universe there. You're very connected at this time. And I can see the thing that throws you off balance straight away. We have the Page of Cups. So this new love comes on in and it makes you go, oh my gosh, what is happening? Now I've got to really address any trust issues I may have had. What if it goes the way it did last time? I really don't feel like that's the initial thought. I feel like it creeps in after. But as you can see, this Page of Cups comes on in and that's a new offer of love. Pages are always new. So you may receive a message from this person that throws you off balance, or it is the meeting of this person itself that you're like, oh, there's something about this person's energy that they're really important to my life. And it could even be love at first sight. It could even be the conversation about these two children, because they're giving me that conversation again about children. Yeah, as you can see, this person in this picture is thinking about higher self, thinking about the future. So I feel like this person's very open about what they want for the future. They're very direct. So that may initially give you a little bit of nerves and scare you off a little bit. It makes me feel like you want to dip your toe, as I said before, into the pool of love with this person, but you're not just sure. You're like, whoa, 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 I don't want anything to happen too fast. Okay, so, but this person just emanates love. There is in no doubt where you stand with this person at all, okay? There is no illusions with this person, no games. They're very pure in intentions. They're quite studious. So perhaps you meet them at something where you have to either study for something. We're going to pull a card on it and see. Yeah, they may feel, because pages are, younger in energy, they may be the same age as you or even older, but they just feel like they bring a lot of childish energy with them. Not immature, not to be mistaken with immature energy where you think, oh, where is this going? I'm thinking about time here. I don't want my time to be wasted. Not in terms of that. In terms of this person is very curious about the world and sees things a certain way. a lot of love with this person, a lot. Their eyes just shine so brightly with the curiosity of the world. And this person follows their heart quite a lot, okay, in terms of their work as well. I really feel this person, if they work in legal, it's for humanitarian pursuits, okay? It feels like they want justice for the world. They're really for the people, okay? And it's something that really excites you about them. It makes you very curious about them, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person's amazing. They kind of have an ability to make things happen that are out of the extraordinary, okay? Very romantic person as well. Now we have the Seven of Cups, it's in the reverse. So this suggests here that you get clarity. There is no more illusion when it comes to love. Your anxiety, everything, you're getting what you truly deserve here, okay? And it feels like anything from the past is just fading away, and you have a restored sense of your direction and knowing that you truly deserve to be loved and love back, Gemini, the way that you want to, okay? So there's no playing the snakes and ladders kind of game here. No unhealthy surprises. It really feels that this flows naturally. You're making the right decisions here. So very exciting energy. Now we're just going to go to the Fountain Tarot. Thank you so much. Ooh, Spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this new love that's coming on in towards them? Can you please guide them for their highest self? What are they meant to know? Thank you so much. Ooh, we got the Lover's card. Gemini, you've turned up in your own reading, and you're finally going after your soulmate, and you're getting them. Okay, we're going to come back to that in a moment. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding... Ooh, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ooh, here we go. Nine of Wands. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on the Ace of Wands because, as I was saying here, it feels like there is someone from your past coming on in here who, okay, they said use same deck, who's coming on in to have a conversation with you. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please clarify this Ace of Wands in the reverse? Please clarify this Ace of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Well, you need to stand in your power with this communication. And why? Because it's the devil, yeah. Okay, someone from the past. Thank you so much. Can you please clarify this Nine of Wands in the reverse? Thank you so much. King of Swords, yeah, the conversation. He's coming on in to talk. They said look at the bottom of the deck for healing, so let's have a look. Okay, unresolved healing. Okay, the Star. Yeah, wow, I love it when they give me that message. Unresolved healing. Okay, so something from the past here, Gemini. Someone from the past is also going to make a bit of an appearance. It may be the reason why you get caught up in your head, but we're going to come to that in a moment. Let's talk about the Lovers, because you got more important things. This union with this new person who's coming on in, divinely guided, okay? It's a partnership of deep love, and you're making the choice to be together because two of you together, there's a lot of balance and harmony in this connection, okay? The overall energy is justice, which is about balance, harmony, union, and coming together to get what you truly deserve. So this is divinely guided, and again, they're giving me 4 lifetimes you spent with this person, and this is the 5th. And this 5th one, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're like, yeah, so in your 4, sorry, I just wanted to get the energy there. In your 4 lifetimes together, there were some obstacles, but this 5th union in this lifetime is about peace. So there is a lot of wonderful, when you meet this person, it's going to be like, oh, it's you. I've been searching for you. It's almost like a peace that comes over you that's like, I don't need to look anymore. I found the person, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Very beautiful energy. So yeah, but you do have a choice. They're indicating as well, you do have a choice between this new person who comes on in and someone from the past who comes in to communicate with you, who you felt may have rejected you in the past for whatever reason. We're going to come to that now in a moment. The Lover's card used to be called the choice, okay? Gemini, as you know, you have duality energy, so you have that double energy there, and there is the choice. So you have a choice, it seems, between this new person and the old one. Because along comes this Ace of Wands here. They're indicating this Ace of Wands, someone who rejected you or you had a false start with, someone who you had to really hold on to your sense of self and, you know, try and be as confident as possible, because this person felt like they tried to knock your confidence in some way. Okay, they may have even put you on hold in some sort of brutal way, like breadcrumbed you, like giving you a couple of messages just to keep you hanging until such time as they're around to have you. Now, Gemini, I don't imagine for even a moment that you would tolerate that energy from anybody, but there's something about this person from the past that's quite alluring. And I feel like you had a soul contract with this person, but the soul contract was to know your worth. Okay, with that Queen of Wands energy to counterbalance. So this is a Leo energy, this counterbalance Queen of Wands, and this is about self-assurance, being strong enough to stand up to this person who just comes back on into your life to give communication and then brutally either walks away. It's almost like this person cannot finish what they start. They start something and then they walk away, and that is the biggest coward of all. Okay, now I'm not calling anybody a coward. I just want to clarify that there is a reason behind everything, and I always seek to understand the reason behind everything. I feel like this person learned that behavior in their past, and they're finding it very difficult to get rid of the cycle. So I take back the word coward. Everyone's going through something, so understanding is called for, but it feels like they're coming back because they cannot let you go. Okay, we have the Devil card, Capricorn energy, and this Capricorn energy, it feels like it's an addictive cycle between you and this person from the past. Just when you want to move on to someone new, and they recognize someone new is coming on in for union in your life, that is a very pure love, they want back in this old person. Okay, so they don't like not having you in some way or having control over the situation in some way. And this is the energy, it's in this position, it's the energy to overcome, the release. You need freedom, this card here, freedom from this, whatever you feel tied to. Okay, there is a disconnect here that's needed, a recovery, a moving on from, it feels like an emotionally abusive situation. This person could have in some way use sex as a weapon, knowing that you're highly energized with each other and then sort of giving it and then taking it away. There is some sort of in and out kind of energy, withholding kind of energy from this person. They may be acting in some sort of addictive behavior or have addictions as well. I really feel there's some sort of trauma that went with this person that they learnt and they cannot get out of the cycle. But they're asking you to know your worth, okay? They're indicating with the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords that this person from your past wants to come on in. As you can see, Gemini, this is your card as well. So very strong energy of you showing up in your reading in order to get what is you truly deserve, but also to speak your truth. This King of Swords energy is you being a leader. Okay, once this person comes on in to talk, it feels like there may be a strategized way of talking that this person sort of comes towards you with, but you know, you can see through the patterns, and you know that you deserve better. Okay, so this is you. I feel like you will be talking to this person and getting the truth as to what happened in the past, but it feels like you're you're being very, how can I put that, your barriers are up. So they're indicating here that yeah, you can persist with this, and you can have faith that a conversation will in some way lead to closure, but it feels like you've got new to come. You're partnering up with somebody else, and it's okay now. It's safe to kind of get closure with a past person because you have someone beautiful and new who actually has a lot of respect for you. Now I'm going to pull a card on that Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords? I really feel like you're doing really well in your business. When you get that King of Swords energy, this is about you being like an international leader. So you're expanding in some way in your job using your smarts. So it feels like it's someone you've buried your head against. You know, you've buried your head in work against this person. And you've been very defensive. As soon as they come on in, there we go. Ah, look at that. We got Ace of Wands again. Okay, so just an indication that it's still the same energy they're talking about here. Oh, they said we will come back to this deck, so I won't put the stone just yet. Yeah, so there's some sort of, how would you like to receive? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, right, okay. Well, you got Justice again. Not a surprise. You got the 5 of Swords in the reverse, and you got the 7 of Swords in reverse. So you can see there's some sort of unhealthy, perhaps betrayal energy that happened in the past there. Someone was unfair to you, okay? There was perhaps some sort of dishonesty in the past, and this person's coming on in to communicate with you in order to move on, to move away from this. They want to make amends. They want to say they're sorry. There's an apology here attached to this 5 of Swords here. They want to, it feels like they want to make peace after, you know, being caught at something, or, you know, they feel like there was some, after a conflict of sorts, it feels like they want to make amends. They don't want to leave it the way it is, because they're actually getting a bit of a double dose of karma right now, and it feels like they're in a zone of making good what happened in the past between people that they did wrong to, because this person is a self-saboteur. Okay, in the upright there, you got that self-saboteur. No matter what happens, this person just cannot get out of the cycle that they're in, but they're having some sort of reckoning, and they want to make amends. We have that 7 of Wands there. So it indicates that they quit on you, they had weak boundaries, they stalled in some way, and they want to say sorry, okay? Justice will prevail. So you will get what you truly deserve, Gemini. It will be rebalanced, but it looks like you're moving on from this situation with a wonderful new partner who is actually a soulmate, divinely guided there for you. Now we're just going to go for any final messages with this same deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ha! We have the two of Cups. Love it. We had a flipper there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this new union? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to know? I'm truly grateful. Can you please? Thank you so much. Yeah. This person who comes in from the past, they definitely have a tendency to knock your confidence, Gemini. The message is still the same. Okay? Yeah, unresolved healing, unable, yeah. So it looks like you've got a big choice here, okay? You have a really big choice, because this person from the past, in some way, there's something here that is unfinished business, where there's a residue that has not been healed yet. Now, that's either you or them. It feels like they cannot let you go. And I feel like there's a residue of however they make you feel, they kind of take away how you feel about yourself in some way. I feel like this person makes you feel self-doubt in some way. And it feels like you're doubting the fact that you've got a new person to partner up with who wants to come in and completely give you their all. Because we have this 2 of Cups, which is, you know, a soulmate energy that leads to a very deep love partnership, very romantic, that will lead to some sort of proposal here, some sort of union, okay? And it's over the Lover's card as well. It's divinely guided. You can't get a bigger message than that. But there's something about this person in the past who's very alluring. They have some sort of hold that has not been cut completely. You may think back to this person, even 3 a.m. thoughts. You're wondering what they're doing now or why they did what they did. There's still attachments, energetic attachments. They want you to be mindful of that. If you can think about this person from the past and have no emotion, then you're on the right track. But if there is a seed of why did they do that, anger or sadness or anything, any attachment that has an emotion connected to it, you're still energetically attached to this person. Okay. They just said stuck on you, and the card actually stuck on my finger there, stuck on you. They're definitely stuck on you. They have unresolved healing here. They don't like to be ignored, and they're quite arrogant is the energy I'm getting. Very strong-willed person. And when they come on in, you may be, they ignored you in the past, and it feels like you're giving them a bit of like their own medicine, but they don't like it and they will persist. Okay, so they don't like being ignored, but there's unresolved healing here. Now, it makes you anxious. It also makes this person anxious. Okay, there's a lot of anxiety here. This person feels like they're getting a huge dose of karma, and they're stuck on you here. They cannot move on. But there is a double energy here. Like, you also sometimes, you feel a bit stagnant with this person. You want to move on, but you feel like you can't move on until you do get that closure. So it's the same message here. Yeah, same message here. They want me to go and pull one more, but I'm not sure which deck they want to use. Okay, this one. They want me to go back to this one for the light seers for clarification. Can you please give me any final clarification or advice on this reading for my beautiful Gemini? Can you please clarify the intentions of the person in the past? Anything that we need to know? Oh, you need to let it go. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands. Let it go, move on. Okay, this is about having the freedom to say no. I'm not taking this anymore. I deserve better. It is a freedom, okay? Lightening the baggage. It actually forces this person from your past to look at where their toxic cycles are and eventually start the healing process for themselves and let go of baggage from their childhood, because I feel like there's trauma here, okay? So, when you really want to help somebody and you keep helping them and it never lets them stand on their own 2 feet because you're always that emotional crutch for them. The best thing for you and this person is to let it go, because in doing that, you actually help them stand on their own 2 feet and want to change. Okay, any final advice before we move on for my beautiful Gemini? What else do they need to know before we close the reading? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Any final advice? Yeah. So we have the Chariot card. So you're moving on. This is both in your career, being very ambitious, but it feels like, you have to move on. You have to let go. That is the action to take before you can move on towards this new person. Cancerian energy there. The new person could possibly be a water element, could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I really feel strongly that they've got a placement in Cancer. Okay. Also, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So when we get that, this person from the past, it feels like they're going through some sort of legal issues or something. Perhaps you and them have a contract together as well, and it's being nulled. And you're just worried about the way it goes. You just want to be cautious about that. But we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, it's all coming together. There's a collaboration here, okay? Not between 3 people. It just feels like you're moving forward to invest in a future here, and being careful about how you do it. It feels like you're weighing up your options when you got the Three of Pentacles, like do I go back to the past? Do I go with this new love? Where do I fit in between both these people? It really feels like it's a conversation about decision. We're just going to pull one more card on that. There's no third-party situation. If anyone's going, oh my God, Three of Pentacles, I don't feel a third-party situation going on here. I feel more it's you have got to make a decision between the past or the future. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this Three of Pentacles before we move on to the end? Yeah. It's to make you feel unstuck. Okay. They want you to, basically, you're not making a decision. So they want you to sort of, is a fear of change here. Letting go of the past feels like it's a fear of change, and they want you to let go. okay? Because there is a new investment coming on in that is more healthy and this new person who's coming on in, they want to give you everything in truth that will lead to something, will grow, okay? And they just asked me to look at the bottom of the deck. Well, there you go, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a new investment in the future that has lots of healthy roots. Okay, this new person's coming on in, they want to offer you a solid investment in the future. Also, it could be connected in some way to your job, because when you get an Ace of Pentacles, it's about either a new job, promotion, or some sort of investment that comes your way. It's got a lot of longevity, okay? So very, very powerful energy there. But it does start with letting go of the past. So be mindful that the past comes back to say hi. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Any final messages before we close the reading? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. What else do they need to know for their highest good? Ooh. Can you please guide them? You want that one. Thank you. So I'm just using the wisdom of the oracle. Imagine. So your imagination is very, very important during this time. What you think about, you truly do bring about. Okay, my beautiful Gemini. And it is number 20. So when you reduce that, number 20 is, is obviously 2. So it's 2, the union of 2, trusting your intuition. But also number 20 is the Judgment card. So it's clarity. Okay, knowing the direction that you're going on in. Being clouded no more. Look at that. We've got 2 beautiful sparks of pools of water here. You're about to join in unity with this soulmate of yours. And it's pure. It's beautiful. It's electric. Really, can you see how crystal clear everything is in that photo? It really feels like there's nothing hidden with this new person. There's no surprises. It's all exciting. Like you're on the same page. So we've got imagine. Let's go through here. A lot of wisdom in this. It's number 20. So it says, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusions. Who do you want to be? I just give you the oracle message. Sorry, I'm just moving. What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. Ain't that the truth, Gemini? You're definitely full of creativity. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. And relationship message is, in matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. Whilst that's romantic, you want this relationship to be real. You need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now's the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion. See, you're releasing the illusions. And into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto the dance floor, where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You will be changed for the better. Imagine that. And there that person is. Just clarifying the whole reading there. So very, very powerful energy. As I said right at the beginning, what you think about, you bring about, and you're very, very energized right now. This High Priestess, trust your intuition. You're magnetizing your soulmate towards you. Okay, we're just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Gemini need to know? We have Butterfly. So the Butterfly connects to the Death card. So that is about transformation, but also big changes. Endings bring new beginnings, okay? So once you have that closure, you're in that chrysalis in the learning process, and then you emerge as the butterfly. You know what you need to do, and you're releasing yourself. They actually want it on the Freedom card, okay? So now's your time to fly, Gemini. This wonderful, beautiful union is coming on in here for you. And we also have Pegasus, another symbol of freedom, okay? Free-spirited, this new union that's coming on in here. You won't feel caged in. You won't feel stuck. You know, There'll be no need to doubt this connection. It'll be very adventurous, free, creative, powerful, exciting. And obviously the Pegasus, whatever you imagine, dream big, okay? Because you have the capability to manifest it right now because you're very connected. They actually want it on the Imagine card. So beautiful energy. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.